Okay everyone, it's October the 28th. It's exactly 3 weeks since the awful events of October the 7th. And we must not forget there's 1,400 people no longer living because of that day. There's 200 people, many of them small children and babies, held without their mummy and daddy. And it's monstrous. It is absolutely monstrous. And before people can even recover and find out what actually happened and how it happened and to mourn, it's all war now. No time to mourn. Yet here we are back in St. Peter's Square in Manchester, where I'm guessing thousands of people, not just here in Manchester, but around the world, will try and forget, I guess, what led to this war, why all this is happening, why Israel has to do what it has to do, and it has to do it. I'm sorry. There's no other way about it. There really isn't. But we're here to document one more time the pro-Palestine side. Now, of course, Great Britain is a free-ish country with a set amount of freedom of speech. So ultimately, I think it's better to allow people to express themselves than to fetishize it and ban it. But I still find it very interesting why they even would, you know. I don't think I could after what happened on October the 7th, but these people obviously feel differently. So let's investigate. Okay, it's still very trammy. There's going to be a safety issue here with the crowd spilling onto the tram lines. There's the town hall extension, built in 1932, and here's the central library, built around the same time. The orange bibs are legal observers by label, but they're very much here to side with the protest, of course. And their job, so they say, is to try and document police abuses of power, which is also fair enough. But from what I mostly see, it's these sort of emotional protesters treated with kids' gloves. I don't really see British police abusing pro-Palestinian supporters. I'm sure it happens, but I've not seen it. The proximity of the tram. Come on, tram, don't slow down now. There you go. Reinforcements arriving off the tram line, quite a lot of them. About 20 or 30 just off this one tram. And I'd guesstimate there's about 800 to 1,000 people here already. It's not even the official start time of midday. That's 2 minutes away. As discussed in the recent kitchen video by myself, one of my rants, young people love the smaller side. Even if they might be savage, brutal, the young people without things to conserve will usually side with the underdog. Usually. In the animal kingdom, bright blue colors, bright primary colors, are usually a sign of toxicity. Not sure about human beings. I think it just means punk, doesn't it? Just punk. I believe that t-shirt is a double representation of the map of Israel, but I'm sure the wearer would call it Palestine.
This is an issue, and
And once again, the Unite and the other unions, trade unions. It says, in the political struggle of class against class, organization of trade unions is the most important weapon. Unite communist? No, community?
Unite community.
Community, sorry. Unite community.
We are communists as well.
Oh, you are communists as well, hence the red flags.
Yes.
Well, good luck. Enjoy your free speech. See, there's tram track issues now. They're going to have to push the crowd that way and make it a wider crowd rather than a long crowd. It's nobody wants to be trammed. Okay, once again, the police evidence gatherers with the lovely Canon XA45 4K at 60 FPS. Think of the evidence you can gather with that. Oh, tram lines. The chanting begins. The mindless. It's not mindless, but I'm not into chanting. Not my scene. I like individual human beings. Individuals are okay. When they get together in a big mob, a big group, it gets a bit brainless. And that goes for everyone. I'm not singling out these guys. That's everyone. You are not a tram. You can't be racing the Media City UK tram. Just come on now. Look at that. Oh god, that's a lot of vans down there. Let's get a shot. This is the view on the other side of the square. The other side. Look at the vans. Here we go, here's a dog for peace. You brought a peace dog. Hello, dog. Are you peaceful? Good boy. Oh. Tram problems. Here's the tram problems. There's Peace Dog. Go on, Peace Dog. Yeah, it's well policed. It'll be all right. Oh, get off the line, you. Get that ball off the line. There we go. There you go. Sometimes logistics are more interesting than the actual thing I'm here to cover. Love a bit of logistics. It's a man thing. How did you get from A to B? How did you move the big heavy machinery from A to B? Gentleman to my right got the Stone Island on in case it kicks off. There's a big swag bag. Okay. Celtic flag again.
If they can do this to Palestinian people
Lady in the fluorescent is talking. There you go.
None of us are safe. We're all under threat. They're creating a world full of hate, full of death.
Sounds like Hamas to me.
We want to live in a world.
There's the shoulder barge, long-haired older gentleman who then microphoned me. Microphone fiend. I agree with this lady's message. Thank you. Victory to the Palestinian people in their just war for liberation. Oh, who would give me this? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, ladies and gents, I hope you've enjoyed this brief covering. I've been filming for about half an hour. Got a few choice shots for you. Again, some problematic chanting that isn't really something you should chant in a civilized country about the deletion of a recognized state, of a nation. But they're going to march. I'm not in the mood for a long walk today. I did 23,000 steps yesterday. So I'll leave them to it. Let them enjoy their free speech. But I don't think... oh, another peace dog. Peace dog.